Today we will be talking about absolute value and opposite numbers. So if we look at the definitions right here, an absolute value is the distance a number is from 0 on a number line. So we're always starting at 0 right here. We're seeing how far it is from 0 on a number line. Because we're talking about distance, we're seeing how far it is, it will always be a positive number. So your answer for absolute value will always be positive no matter what. Okay. So when we're talking about absolute value, we do have an absolute value symbol that we can use. So the absolute value symbol looks like this. So it's two lines with a number in the middle. So we're going to find the absolute value of 3. Okay, and we're going to see what that equals. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to locate the number 3 on my number line. So 3 is right here on the number line. I'm going to see how far it is from 0. So I'm going to start at 0 and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces. So that means the absolute value of 3 is 3. Okay, in the same respect, if we say the absolute value of -4. So I'm going to locate -4 on my number line. The absolute value of -4, we're going to see how many spaces again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the absolute value of -4 is 4, because remember, it will always be positive. The other thing we have to talk about is opposite numbers. So opposite numbers are numbers that are the same distance from 0, which means they have the same absolute value because they're the same distance from our magic number of 0. Okay, so if I ask you to find -5, okay, so on our number line we located -5. -5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces from 0. So if we want to find the opposite of -5, we're going to again go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces from 0. And the opposite of -5 is +5. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is this question down here. It says, what is the relationship between -10 and 10? You must include the words opposite and the word absolute value. So we want to see what you guys know. So use the definitions that we just talked about of opposite and absolute value and type me your thoughts in that box. So what is the relationship between -10 and 10? Talking about their absolute value and talking about opposites. And then you can move on to the next slide.